Hello, my name is Mark Lloyd. I work for Monmouthshire County Council, specifically under the Rural Development Programme team for the Vale of Usk. And we're here at the Priory in Caerleon today, which was one of the first projects to be funded under the leader measure of our Rural Development Programme. We try to support projects, sort of innovative type projects, around 5 separate themes. One of these themes being community-led renewable energy. So we have funded a number of very interesting studies and pilot activities around renewable energy. We have an example here, which is the Fully Charged project, which is around the installation of 20 slow electric vehicle chargers. Obviously the funding is very important, but I think we can't underestimate the value of the officers, myself and others, contribute time and effort.
Hello, I'm Phil Powell from Gwent Energy. We're a not-for-profit community interest company that was responsible for delivering the Fully Charged project, and this is one of our sites here at the Priory Hotel. Fully Charged is an innovative way of doing market research when the market didn't yet exist. So we were very grateful to the Leader Fund to help us with this, and so we could do this research, and it threw up a lot of very interesting questions with car charging, and we soon realized we didn't need the large capacity and large number of chargers, which a lot of people seem to think we did. Well, this is an interesting site, is that we started off with one charge point here, and they had several people who work in Newport, and this was the only lower priced hotel that had charging facility. And there's several people who regularly come down from London to work in electric vehicles, and this is the only place they can stop. So since then we've put in a second charge point here, and there was some speculation here that they're going to look to build 4 or 5 more rooms just for EV chargers to cope with the demand. So it's worked here brilliantly. So the 23,000 which we got from Leader Fund was vital for us to buy the equipment to put it on site. Most rural areas, they can't afford to put in rapid chargers, so they have to look at other alternatives. In many cases 3 kilowatts or 7 kilowatts is adequate for them, and that's a huge saving on the cost and availability of it. We've been able to share this with several other groups, and we're also working with 5 other community organisations to put in a Wales-wide network called Tridani. So we hope to have charge points throughout Wales, as we've developed our own charging network with a contactless payment system, which up until we developed one wasn't available. And we actually got some stuff from a laundry which we modified to use, and it's been very successful, and now people are starting to buy this off us and use throughout the country. Well, one thing which came out of it, which really was a surprise to us and I think was very valuable, was the discovery that there's a lot of people who don't have off-road parking and so can't have charge points at the moment. So that was very pleasing for us to be able to discover a huge potential market. And it's about 40% of the houses in Wales have this problem.
I think what this business has done is to actually take on board, the benefits which have come from the electric vehicle charge point, and I believe that they've added an extra charging point on top. And one of the main things I think as well that we wanted to get from it is providing that economic benefit. for the businesses and for the region. So we purposely went for the sort of slow charges in order to try and encourage people then to spend more time at the businesses, spend more time within our towns and villages, and potentially spend more, which is great for the local economy. So that's one of the major factors within the leader measure of the RDP, is that it's very much about looking at new ideas, new concepts, undertaking feasibility studies to try and ascertain whether they would work or not, undertaking pilot activities such as the one here. So it is very much about learning from those things as well. It is accepted that perhaps not all projects will be totally successful, but that's okay, as long as we learn from that